Good evening, Vince Lee here on Friday, October 3rd, day 125 of my year-long birthday quest. And today's birthday quest theme is going out to Eric. Eric is a talented musician I knew during my grad school years at Indiana University, but the word musician doesn't come close to accurately describing what Eric brings to the table. So here comes some Vince-style backstory. Every great music school in the country, and often many of the good ones, has at least one of this type of musician attending that program, sometimes even 2 or 3. Also, every major city usually has at least one of this type of musician. Often that person has been working there for decades and decades. And I'm referring to the music theater, pianist, conductor, music director. This is that multi-talented, flexible, up-for-anything, jack-of-all-trades musician who can transpose your piece at sight, or play your piece even though the entire bass clef notes are missing on every page. They've got several hundred tunes they can play from memory. They're going to fill out the accompaniment for you and not plunk the melody along with you when you bring them the vocal selections version of a piece you want to sing. One of the most fascinating things about the piano conductor music director is that every single one that I know is so different. Each person has their own very unique strengths, specialties, and quirks. You've got those that are great with singers, you've got those that have a jazz background and were pulled into the music theater world because they could play popular music well. One of my favorite examples is a friend who grew up playing saloon piano for several summers, so he has the most ridiculous stride. So everything he plays sounds like an orchestra because of the sheer range of notes he's able to use. Eric is proud to be in that fraternity of PCMDs and had an active and successful career in and around the Indiana University area, and has just recently moved on to new horizons. For Eric's birthday quest theme, I had a very specific idea from the get-go. 95% of the piano skill of a PCMD is understanding what to leave out, what to add, and having an image of the sound in your ear as you play. But there are a handful of tunes, Sondheimian or Schwartzian, that are like finger candy and require a very different sort of skill and are so much fun to play. I chose 2 of my favorite tunes in that category to use as material for Eric's birthday quest theme. As usual, the quotes are played in the original keys that they were written, but the rhythm and surrounding harmonies are different. And in the case of one quote, I mess around with the octaves quite a bit to give it a little different shape. One last side note, I got to conduct a full orchestral performance of one of those songs with the original performer. Happy birthday, Eric. Best of luck to you with all of your new and upcoming adventures, and here's to all the piano conductor music directors out there.